Hello everybody, Houston here. I hope you guys are doing well, having a great day or a great night. And before jumping to the charts, don't forget to smash the like button, share with your friends, and subscribe as well. And let's do it. So before jumping into the current price, let's take a look again on the bigger picture to address key levels. Yes. So let's start from the beginning, as always. Just a moment. I don't remember the last time I made a update for gold, but we talked about the previous range we are right now, like and how bullish it is actually, and what we may expect in the coming days, because we know we are about to have a another round for the C19 event that they are already calling out. So it's very likely to happen again. And so the question would be how much? So that's odd that we stopped at the golden range. The golden range for gold, kind of odd. Let's address this level here. So this range, folks, it's very unlikely to see at this range again, ever again. So just a moment, it's going to take some time to work this out. So I'm going to erase this one, okay, because like I said, it's very likely to come back at this range. And also we closed above the 50%, which is, sorry, the average price for the whole previous bull run. Okay, I mean the bigger one. We are still in a bull run. The moment. Yes, so I don't know if you guys remember, I addressed this level before. We are about to see or not a retest from the 80-20% range, which I'm not sure if we are going to make it. But yeah, so it's somewhat likely, and but for sure the bears will be waiting at this level. Let's use a red here, which in my opinion is not a bad deal, okay? Because what we don't know if we are going straight up, then we close above the previous high before continuation, or if we are looking for any down move before going up again. Okay, so and also doesn't count the time frames I'm using here. I'm just making the draw clear. Okay, and now let's take a look for also in the bigger picture. Let's take a look on the a possible retrace scenario, right? Presuming the 80-20% range is going to be the top. Okay, so this is going to be speculation from my side. That's so this, folks, doesn't mean if we are accurate or not. Okay, the idea is to chart multiple scenarios, possible scenarios. I mean, valid scenarios. Okay, so this is a way to stay one step ahead in the bigger picture because, like I said, we don't know how this is going to play out, and we are going to check for more clues on lower time frames. Okay, but for now, we're still on the monthly, and let's take a zoom here. So as you guys can see, we had this bad candle back in the day for the 1019 event, which didn't damage at all the bullish structure. And right now we have this this bad candle here, which can turn to be bullish again, but so far it's a bad candle, okay? And we don't take decisions based on the single candle, okay? They are just more clues about it. So for this scenario, if this scenario plays out, what we may expect in the bigger picture. So let me address the next level here. Just a moment. So we know by a matter of fact, this is going to be the first target once we take out the previous high, okay, which was 1921. Let me address the other one below. 1597. Now let's take a look on the average. For now I'm going to clear. No, leave these numbers there, no problem. So let's go for the whole range. Just a moment, please. We are almost there. Uh, 1, 3, 4. I like the numbers straight. Yes. So for later bullish continuation, the first target is 2584, and the pit stop between where we are now, so it doesn't matter how we are going to do it, okay? 2031 is going to be the pit stop. We can go through it in a slingshot, yes, it is possible, but the 50% average for the range, it's very significant, okay? So we may expect a somewhat small resistance here. Some people looking to take profits, but it's not going to be a barrier, okay, against the bulls. And also there's another one here that we have to look at. Oh, actually not. That's only those two guys here, okay? But still, if we are looking for the levels in between for a more accurate perspective for people who are day trading, we can use these two levels as well. 291, 625. That use dotted line here, and so the last one for the 80% is still on the same range for the bigger picture. As you guys can see, it's perfect, so everything it's valid and I mean accurate and in the proper place, okay? So yeah, so the thing is, we have the targets, but how we are going to play out this one, because we don't have proper evidence if it's going straight up or if you are going to retrace a little before later bullish continuation. That's the kind of evidence we are looking for. And for the scenario for the half pullback before later continuation, we may look we shall look at this setup here, which is the proper one to look at. And in my humble opinion, this range can be the range for a half pullback before another bull break, okay? And there are two things here, as you guys can see. It is not possible to print like a bull flag. So something like this, for example. So if we still inside this range, we can see a bull flag. Okay, but if we go to 1585, may break the possible scenario for a bull flag. So we shall look for the next step, the next possible scenario. It's when one is invalidated, we look for the next possible one. But there is a key thing here in between. As you guys can see, the 1597 range is very strong, okay, by reasons that I explained before. And if we take a closer look, yes, this one is perfect. So just a second. So we have two questions that we have two things that we have to address here. The first one, like I said, if we touch this level, we will have odds to go to the next one. It doesn't mean we have to go, but it is possible. Okay, it's likely, and which could be still, it would still be a healthy retrace. Again, we would fall again back to the golden meaning. Okay, so it's still a valid place, but again, we need a higher low compared with the previous ones. Otherwise, this can turn to be bearish in the short time frame. We don't like flat bottoms or flat structures. And so the first ranges that we should look at is 1597, and then looking for triggers at 1585, which somewhat can be possible but maybe unlikely. We don't know how this is going to play out. In the second level, which is unlikely in my opinion, it's the 3820. Okay, and so why we shouldn't expect any move to 50%? Because this 50% here, it's the 100% for our previous bullish structure that lead us to the bull break. Okay, so any move around this level is going to break the previous rules for bullish continuation. In my opinion, if you follow my analysis, my method, you know what I'm talking about. And so if we look at this way, moment, I'm going to use a straight color here. Hold on. Yes. Okay, so these are previous bullish setup, 100% range, and this one here as well, in my opinion. So the idea here is, if we end up with a move like this, okay, I'm not saying straight move down, it's just for you guys to understand. It doesn't matter how it could play out. It would be 100% retrace since the bull break. In such a scenario, it's bearish, which is not aligned with gold behavior. So it's not a scenario to look for. Okay, that's not what we're looking for. And if we acknowledge this one as well, let me make this way so you guys can better understand it. So, can you guys see how a move like this would be 100% retrace compared with the bull break? Okay, so that's not going to happen. Very, very unlikely. And we may expect something, like I said, around this range right here, which is 1626, 1597, 74, or maybe 1524. Okay, and so anything inside this range, it's 100% bullish in my humble opinion. As you guys can see, the things that we just talked about. Things to watch is the 1585 for possible bull flag, okay, and even if we go down, any close, so something like this, any close above 1597, in my humble opinion, is going to be it. Okay, after a close above, we will look for upward move, bullish continuation. But for now, let's take a closer look to see what we have on the shorter time frames. Let's take a look on this candle as well. So this is a bearish spinning top, so not a big deal for now, and trading below the key level. And we know, let me see, 1789 for this range, and we know the bears are waiting at 1800 because it's around the level. Let's take a look on the 3 days. So that's our bear spinning top, followed by indecision candle. Take a look on the daily. So here on the daily, it is still possible, like you guys can see. There is nothing clear here, but it looks like the bulls still have some steam to go up. But we have a issue. Let me show you here. It's not clear on the daily. Let's go for the 4 hours. I believe it's clear here. Yes, so this is our issue. Yes, just a moment. So as you guys can see here, volume is decreasing, the buyer's volume, since May 19. And if we look for a average on the buyer's volume only, we have decreasing buyer's volume. Okay, this is a red flag in my opinion, because we already have bearish divergence. Actually, we have many of them. So we have one here, another one here, and another one for this whole range here. And also the behavior for the buyers against the sellers, it's also bearish, because we keep going high and the buyer's volume is still decreasing. Okay, so this can be two possible scenarios. The bears are leaving the bulls to do their thing. They are not interested to sell yet, or we have people buying on FOMO, not big institutions or big whales, but only average people. I mean, not the average Joe, but the average investor. So we are talking about a lot of money still. And yeah, let's take a quick look here to see what we possibly have. So we have this kind of micro bullish structure here. A moment. I didn't trade this one because it was not clear and was too narrow. And as you guys can see, not all the times it's a big deal to jump into trades, okay? Because you can, for example, buy here, expecting for a bull break, and then you go to sleep, and when you wake up, we are going down. And here we went down below the previous entry spot. So not a big deal, this kind of trade. Right after, we had this more than 141% retrace, a full shadow on the previous candle. So bullish in the small time frame, in my opinion, And so far, the buyers and the bulls still in control. We still have indecision here, but yeah, we will keep looking for more clues here of what may be happening. Let's see if we have a possible scenario for a head and shoulders. Moment. Yeah, so it's not symmetrical and is also not clear. This is our left shoulder, this is our head, and this can be our right shoulder. So we are going to see how this one is going to play out. If we fall to 1759, maybe this can be the top for this range, okay? Like I said, we know the C19 second round is coming, and I don't believe the markets are going to hold. Again, if we look on the bigger time frames, it's crystal clear then we have a top. Yes, so it is not a parabolic move, but it's a strong move. And we didn't had like a strong sideways consolidation before continuation, which is great for the bulls. But yeah, let's see how this one is going to play out. The coming week is going to be key in my humble opinion, and let's see how this one is going to play out. So guys, I hope this analysis can help you in the way you read the charts, the way you look at it, or even maybe improve your trading setup. And don't forget to smash the like button, share with your friends, and subscribe as well. And thanks for your time, thanks for your patience, and also for your support. And I'm going to see you guys soon. See ya.